coming out in the morning to get my bear bag. Slept okay last night. A lot of tossing and turning. We're all pretty tight in that shelter. It kind of drizzled through the night. It's not raining right now, but you know, rain coming off the trees. We're going to go about 8 miles today, one more shelter, and then tomorrow into Franklin. And some people are going right into Franklin directly. They're going to do a 16-mile day or something like that. And you'll have to find out what kind of shuttle or public transit there is and book a motel or hotel type of room. And maybe we'll stay there next day. Anyway, as you can see, it's pretty foggy. And it's supposed to be like this most of the day, unlike the other days. So I just have to put my rain skirt on and keep on trucking. Well, 8:10, starting the trail. Rufus started about 20 minutes ago. Getting earlier and earlier. I think we all just wanted to go. Well, it's not raining anyway. Very damp. And anything that falls will probably come off a branch. I may finally have a trail name. Either Scotty or Great Scott, because of the rain kilt that I'm wearing, which may be better than Blue Boy, since I've been all in blue. We'll see. Anyway, I have about 9.1 miles, I think you said. I didn't even look at the train. Just keep on going and try to keep dry. Otherwise, like I said, snoring wasn't a big thing. Although, one guy on my right, Wonder Bread, he's the snorer of the bunch. And he'd be facing me and be about half a foot away. And the other guy on the other side of me, when he was facing me and I'm facing him, I can feel his breath on my face. So in the pitch black of the shelter, you can't tell, but we're probably like that. So it was pretty crowded. We filled it with every space we could and had another person on the floor as well. Apparently a lot of the dust, according to the nursing person with us, said that a lot of the dirt is mouse poop. I guess as we sweep it out, have to be aware not to kick up a lot of dust. So I'll have to remember that. Don't want to have a problem. Oh, stupid me. Forgot my trekking poles. Walked half an hour, now I've got to walk half hour back. I have to walk a half hour back here. Added another mile. Either way. Take two. It's 9:04. 50 minutes after I left. Now I have my hiking poles. I guess when I leave with Rufus, he's got his in his hand and I don't even think about him. But since he left about 20 minutes before me, I didn't have that mental cue. Oh well, it's only another half hour to the pack. Add another hour to the day. Beautiful weather. I'll get over it. It's waiting for me. Thankfully, the animals haven't got to her. Now, to continue. Oof. Oh, I've been going up here for a while. It is steep. Going down. That's pretty much horizontal. And on the map it looked steep, and it is. Hope there's no tower at the top because I'm not going up on Foggy Dilly today.
Is it flavor? Raspberry. Yeah.
Well, apparently I just passed the 100-mile mark. It wasn't anything on the ground per se, but give it a little yelp. Bumped into one of the former AT thru hikers. He was doing, I don't know if he's doing the whole thing again. Oh, no, he's not. He's doing section hiking, yeah. Got a pair of legs on him now. He's pulling away from me. So, I could hardly do anything more than hold this here. I could do hardly anything more than record that little bit of video on the top of the watchtower. There's nothing to see really. Anyway, I'll wait. But my fingers were wet. The screen was wet. Non-responsive to any of the touches I tried to apply to look at gut hook or whatever. So a little drier now. Had a couple little spontaneous precipitation, just like a faucet turning on, immediately full blast for a few seconds and then tailing off. Just trying to dry off, I guess, as we go. It's going to be damp, and I'm hoping that Rufus made it to the shelter by now and held a spot for me, because frankly I do not want to have to sit up in my hammock in the rain or on a windy night like tonight will be with the wind that's coming down now, and have to pack up again. That's what I chose. Should have really brought my hubba hubba, but live and learn. I'll try to make it with this. Maybe in Franklin I'll break down and buy a tent. Who knows? Haven't hit the Smokies yet. And, well, you have to stay in the shelters there anyway, unless reservations end up kicking you out. So that would be pretty miserable to have to set up late in the day, especially if the weather is bad. Oh, the joys of hiking the AT. Talk to you later. Well, this is where we were supposed to meet, Rufus and I. But he's not here. So he must be gone on to the next shelter. So another 2.5 miles. Nice shelter though, 2 levels. A humongously bad idea to leave that shelter. I got caught in a torrential downpour. And now my socks are completely soaked in my boots. And through the pit zips, wet in there a little bit. I was dry. It was a beautiful shelter. I was already there. It was empty. And it was just another couple miles. Unfortunately, miscommunication. Rufus ended up going, I believe, to the one I'm about to come to the next half hour or so. And I'll bet there's no room in the shelter for me, and I'll have to set up my tarp, get my hammock under there, and get out of these wet feet, wet shirt. Oh, joy in Mudville. Hopefully there's a spot for me. That would be a lot better. At least I would feel better about it. But no. Wrong shelter. Well, I hope Franklin is worth it when we finally get there. Have a nice hotel room and or hostel or something. And erases this from my memory. I really wish I had stayed there at that shelter. It was so nice. Oh, well, that was my choice. So I've got to wear it. Oh.
Oatmeal stout.
There you go. That's a meal.
All right, guys.
Yep.
How much
See you.
tomorrow?
Thank you again.